This is Kwararafa Television.
Good morning and welcome to Morning Breaks on Kwararafa Television. Of course, our 12th of August is here and God is just doing the best that we want from Him. Our glory to Him. I am Femi Desmond and I welcome you on today's edition of the show. Mr. Thomas, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. All right, let's start with a good one. It's a very wonderful day for us as we'll be doing this. The management and staff of Kwararafa Television, Jalingo, extend its warmest wishes to the esteemed Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director, High Chief Ezekiel Imea Afukonyo. High Chief Ezekiel Imea Afukonyo has been a remarkable individual who has positively impacted the lives of many with lasting impression wherever he goes. Today at Kwararafa Television, we celebrate his birthday and reflect on the incredible influence that he has on those around him. High Chief Ezekiel Afukonyo possesses a high kind and a generous spirit, always ready to lend a helping hand to those in need. His selflessness and compassion have made him a cherished figure to many. In addition to his admirable character, High Chief Ezekiel Afukonyo is also a visionary leader and a strong advocate for media excellence. He has brought Kwararafa Television to a great height with its engaging presence on satellite and various social media platforms such as Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and more. On this special day, we at Kwararafa Television celebrate your accomplishments, selfless service, leadership, and dedication to inspiring the younger generation. Once again, happy birthday to High Chief Ezekiel Imea Afukonyo, Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director of Kwararafa Television, Jalingo. Sign management. All right, it has been a wonderful one for the Chief Executive Officer, and we're praying God to bless him and continue to favor him in all his endeavors. So, Mr. Thomas,
Yes.
I know it's a wonderful day for us, and we have a lot that we'll be tracking. And apart from the celebration that we've just made for the Chief Executive Officer, today is our International Youth Day. That day that is set aside to celebrate young people, talking about the creativity, the enormous gifts that we have, the talent, and everything that young people possesses. Today is a day set aside to celebrate young people. Looking at the theme, different contexts, common aspirations. We are coming from different backgrounds. Sometimes we have different upbringing, and sometimes at most time we have common aspiration. Everybody wants to make a difference to the society. So from Kwararafa Television, we are wishing all the young people out there a very great day. And in the course of this program, we'll be speaking with our guest, which will be joining us virtually, the chairman of Taraba Youth Development Agency, Honorable Gara Nuga. He'll be joining us virtually to speak more light to today's celebration. So let's go straight to what we have leading on our papers this morning. Let's begin with Daily Trust. We have a leading story on Daily Trust, and the story says losses are disruptions as labor unions ground fight. So, Mr. Thomas, what do you bring out of this story?
All right. Before I said anything, let me also, though the management had already congratulated the CEO of this organization, but I wish to also wish him a very joyful and more years ahead as he steered the course of his life and leading the organization forward. Yes, this story is unfortunate for those that were yesterday at the airport with distracted flights. And the story has it that there are two versions to it. One of it is the driver, you know, those drivers that drive various airline buses within the airport, particularly that of Air Peace. drive through the runway and distracting flights. They say over a lot of persons yesterday, their flight was delayed. And secondly, the aviation ministry and the authorities are calling for the arrest of that particular driver that drove the bus to the runway that blocked a flight from taking off. You know, they have areas they can move, and there are areas they can't go. That is very bad. Secondly, labor unions are also accusing Air Peace for denying its staff from joining the aviation labor unions. You know, like every organization has unions that members join.
That's right.
But according to the report, that Air Peace has denied its staff from joining. Meanwhile, the the spokesman for Air Peace is saying that no, the staff at some point said they were not interested in joining any association, that they were not interested, but somehow the labor union members infiltrated the staff, and now they are coming up with this. The labor union, NLC and others are saying it's the fundamental right of every worker to belong to an association. So if you as an entrepreneur, you are preventing your staff from joining some sort of labor union, that means you have some ulterior motive. Otherwise, why would you prevent them from joining? And you know, labor union is that platform that protects workers from the hammer of their employers. You know, that is the only platform that they can demand for pay rise, they can demand for just environment for work, they can demand for other. You remember when Dangote said that his workers at the refinery should not join that union for whatsoever? It became a problem. So that is that. And again, the issue for the protest that stranded a lot of passengers yesterday, another part is that 5% of whatsoever airlines generated are supposed to be paid to aviation authority and other agencies as their levies. They are accusing that some airline, including Air Peace, have not paid that, and it has amounted to like 21 billion, with airline leading with like 15 billion naira. But all of this, I don't know why they went to that extent. You know, air flight, people, because of its fastness, a lot of people just book it because of the schedule ahead of them. Particularly that Lagos Abuja route. Some people take off in Abuja in the morning to attend to a meeting in Lagos in maybe just an hour flight, you know. So that kind of disruption affects movement and affects people's program, and I don't know how they intend to compensate them, because the delay led to a lot of time, and in some airport like in Enugu and Abuja, at some point they had to start skeletal operation. So that is not good, and we do hope that both the authorities, the labor union, and the workers will have to find a common ground.
Okay, let's progress from there. There's also another story, is still on Daily Trust, that we need to look at because of the time that we're in. We have this story: the Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NIMAD, as one of possible flash floods in 13 states between August 11 and 20. That's we're in that period already. So I want us to talk about this. I remember very well that on this very program we have created time to create awareness about floods and sensitize our people. This warning is coming from an agency that has been given the responsibility to checkmate out everything that has to do with floods, and this warning is timely. So those that are living close to river areas, and they should find a way of having a kind of movement so for their safety. Just like one of our guests that came here said the other time, you don't just wait for the government to come, you make sure that you play your part. So I think this is as simple as it is. I don't know if you have
let me also add here that the Taraba State Emergency Management should take up this sensitization seriously. You know, they are in charge of emergency response, so they should take up the awareness campaign and sensitize people. You know, most of the people may not even hear this. And Taraba State is among the states that are listed.
Yes, it's among the states.
And you know, Taraba already has history.
We have Sokoto, we have Zamfara, Kebbi, Niger, Kaduna, Nasarawa, Adamawa Plateau, Benue, Kogi, Taraba, Cross River, and Akwa Ibom.
So the state emergency management should produce jingle now on this particularly, telling Tarabans that those that are in flood-prone areas should move to higher grounds, because the prediction says it's going to affect road infrastructure, is going to affect livestock, is going to affect farmlands. Of course, you cannot move your crops now that have already planted. That's one, there is nothing you can do. But you can move your animals and you can move your children away. That will help. So, in fact, if that is done, it is going to also reduce the burden of giving relief materials at the end of the day. So, for me, I think prevention is better than cure. So state emergency management SEMA should take up this sensitization program seriously within this period of time. I don't know if they had started. Let me know. Say they
what is happening there.
I don't know if
we have been seeing them with interventions,
but the intervention is what I'm saying. We should not get there.
Yes, proactive measures
should be taken. That is the point I'm making here. Yes. All
right, let's move with speed to what the Nigerian Tribune have for us this morning. Most of the papers are leading with Adeleke, and Osun State. You know, Osun State, Saturday will be the election, and there has been tension at that state with a lot of aspirants coming out to say this is what will happen, this will happen, this will happen. But there has been a misconception in some of the projections from the top class politicians there. We have this on page 3. It says, Adeleke demands Osun senators arrest, accuses him of calling for the killing of ACOT members, says it's a matter of national security. I said kill ACOT with vote, not violence. Father Husi explained. Then we have another reaction, police to deploy over 10,000 personnel to Osun State. You know, yesterday we spoke about 30,000 core members that were sent, and sensitive materials were also deployed. And now we are having a kind of, everybody is trying to project. But you can link this up with what happened previously, and you know, everybody is interpreting whatever thing that is coming in its own way, and it's left for whoever that has said what to clear the air, that this is what I want. And if you are strong, if you can defend yourself.
This statement is coming at the time that the tension in Osun is already high. It's very high, because yesterday also we understood that there were already people that were killed.
That's right.
As a result of the political climate in that state. So even if you figuratively mean that they should kill them with vote. That word kill is very sensitive.
It's very sensitive
in an environment where there is already existing tension. You understand? And you had not said that in your statement previously, that kill them with vote. You said they should kill ACOT party, and you left it blind. So you have given other people open check to write whatsoever they want to write on the check. So at this point in time, in fact, not only in Osun, as we progress into campaign sessions, people, political leaders, whatsoever, rhetorics should be conscious of the choice of words they use. Yes, now someone has just heard kill ACOT. He may not hear the other part that they said they should kill them with vote. You understand? So this is not really good, and Osun is already in a very, very dangerous state. So this type of rhetorics, to me, I felt the senator missed a step at this point. I did know that he has retracted or clarified what he meant,
but it's left for.
But now the damage has already been done, and already what do you call it? Adeleke has already been crying. They have not flogged him yet. He's already crying. So you could attribute a lot of things around there. So, but above all, clarification has been made that he intended that it should be vote, not the other way around. So rhetorics of this nature should be avoided by all means.
The lesson out of this is for us, especially most of our politicians, to understand that you need to think first before saying whatever thing you're saying. How will it fall on the people? How will it land in the hearts of men? Imagine a place where people have been killed and a lot of challenges have been there, and you're coming up with this statement is actually disturbing.
And quickly, sir, you look at even their campaign, the campaigns. I don't like this type of campaign. You gather people, and the only thing you spend time talking is to be saying that the other candidate dance. Then the other candidate tells you that you are jealous of his dancing step. Come on, we should go beyond this type of.
And youths are there clapping and celebrating.
I don't understand.
The future of
please tell me
has not been defined.
Tell me what you want to do for me.
I think politicians should come
and telling me that
this
governor is a dancer. He danced like this one. This one will say you are. Come on.
All right, let's see how it
beyond this type of campaigns, please.
Yes.
It's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate. Let's link. Time is no longer on our side as we wrap up this very segment. Let's link up what we have on the Punch. The Punch newspaper have something relating to the nation. So we're going to link it up and bring out meaning from this very story. No difference. What breaking Nigeria apart? Tinubu. Now, I have this on the Nation. It says Tinubu seeks stronger global action against insecurity. When you look at these two stories, they're actually in different platforms, having different meaning, but at the point they are meeting somewhere, looking at nothing should bring a kind of separation, no matter what that we are looking for, be it from the religious angle, from the political angle, should separate us. And if we are not separated, if we are together, then security needs to be in place. So Tinubu taking these actions at this point, I think it's also commendable. But let's hear your remarks on these two. Marry these two together.
Yes, the first one was at the Islamic League. I think they're having a summit in Nigeria. So Tinubu was represented by, I think, one deputy Senate leader like that, and he was telling the people, the Islamic clerics that gathered, that look, the pulpit is meant to preach peace, unity, and cohesion. But if people that are saddled with the responsibility of anchoring messages on the pulpit now decide to bring divisive messages, then that kind of messages does not support Nigeria.
That's right.
Our diversity should be our strength. So the president is calling them with strong voice that look, no matter how indifferent we are with each other, we should eschew all forms of bitterness and form a common front. So that is the message. And you know, recently there is one Islamic scholar in Jos who made certain remarks. That remark had not gone down well, particularly with the Tinubu Muslim ticket.
Yes.
You know, that Muslim ticket brought a lot of controversy in 2023. And while people had started going away from it, and the man now brought back that message. The
memories again.
Yes, again. And it feels as if they are insulting the sensitivity of Nigerians. So that message was, and again, the national chairman of the APC was also at the and he one political leader, just like what we had just said earlier. He said, look, don't preach or don't campaign using words that are not helpful. Campaign based on issue like merit-based campaign, issue-based campaign, not looking or throwing jabs at the other candidate. Then on the international collaboration is important. You know, no country is an island. You know, there is no country that operates alone. Particularly now that we have growing security around. Look at the ISWAP, look at Boko Haram. Like, Boko Haram affects not only Nigeria, you know, countries within the border. Yes, it affects them too. Yes, so then again, smuggling of lights and whatsoever firearms into countries. So countries need to tighten ties to fight insecurity. Even if your country is peaceful, sir, it does not mean you are safe.
You're safe. You need to stay on your guard.
So for him reaching out to international community, to seek collaboration on how best to fight security, I think is good. And you know, security has been one of the major challenges confronting Nigeria at this point.
That's right.
And what the president is doing, I think, is on the right track. And we do hope that as the day progresses, all of these efforts will come into place.
That's right.
And we begin to see security threat being pushed back.
All right, thank you. Okay, that's what we have for you on Paper Review. And just like I said earlier, today we join young people across the world to celebrate International Youth Day, a day that reminds us of the energy, the creativity, dreams, and enormous potentials of young people. And to help us today on the show, we'll be having Honorable Prince Gara Nunga. He is the Executive Chairman, Taraba State Youth Development Agency. We'll be looking at a topic, different contexts, common aspiration, youth leadership in perspective on International Youth Day. Please stay with us. We'll be coming back with a discussion.
This is Kwararafa Television.
Just like I said, Prince Gara Nunga, the Chairman Taraba State Youth Development Agency, will be joining us here virtually to discuss on the International Youth Day topic, looking at the different contexts, common aspiration, youth leadership in perspective on International Youth Day. Honorable, are you with me? Good morning, Honorable Gara. Hello, can you hear me, Honorable? All right, we're working on it. Sorry for the break. We'll make sure that we get it right so that we get to speak with him, so that he will give us meaning to today's celebration. I want to agree that we've experienced a lot of development, a lot of a high level of engagement from the youth in Taraba State, looking at the creativity and the talent that has been displayed in so many areas that we cannot even mention them. We have talented youth and they are doing very well in their areas, and today being that day that has been set aside to celebrate them, we just have to do everything possible to give attention to this very day and make sure that we bring out meaning. But there is something very unique about this day, that those that have been sleeping, you know, when celebration comes up, it is actually aimed at celebrating what has happened or what is about to take place. We will be celebrating those that have been at the field, those that have actually spotted out what they are meant to do or what they know how to do, and also look at encouraging those that have not been doing anything. You know, we have people that have not actually identified what they are supposed to be doing, and days like this are specifically meant for us to kind of check our success, check our progress, check those things that we have been doing, and see how we balance it up with the gifting or the opportunity that God has given us. You agree with me that we have a lot of people that have actually spent their youthful lives in a way that has not been that encouraging, and now most times they sit to regret, or they sit to say, oh, I wish the hands of clock can turn again so that I will get things right. So this day is actually a very unique and important day that we can't just take it as a common day. We can't just take it as any ordinary day. We take it as a very important day in our lives as young people. Even as you're watching us right now, it is important that you take a categorical look at your success, how has it been for you as a person, as a young person? What value have you added to your family? What value have you added to your community? What value have you added to your local government, to the state? And how has it been? Are you seeing the result of your gifting? Are you seeing the result of your youthfulness? Is it actually balancing with who you are, or you're getting it wrong? So days like this are out to kind of allow us to check, examine ourselves, and look straight to some of the activities that we are playing out there, whether it balances or not. And if it doesn't balance with the motives, or it doesn't balance with your calling, it is important that you do what? You stand up to your duties and make sure that you get it right. Youth in Taraba State have been blessed, and thank God to the youthful governor, Dr. Abu Kefas, for doing whatever thing that he has been doing to see that things balance up with the youth. But there are a lot of questions more than answers, which on this very show we'll be digging straight to see if we can balance it up. And I want to plead, and I want to assure you, rather, that by the time we're done here, you understand your place as a young person. Honorable Gara, can you hear me from here?
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning.
All right, a very good morning, and welcome to Morning Breeze.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, and of course, happy International Youth Day. Number one youth leader of Taraba State.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's go straight to the discussion that we have on decks this morning.
Wish the government of Taraba State the youth of Nigeria, and particularly the youth of Taraba, remarkable internationally.
All right, I think this. Honorable, are you with us? So we're having a technical issue there, and we're trying to rectify it. All right, sorry for the delay, or sorry for the challenges that we're having. We'll get back to the discussion. We'll just go on a quick break. We'll come back, and the program will continue. Stay with us, please.
Mission system hacking room. Mission system hacking room.
This is Kwararafa